Hi there, Dad Argyle from Marketing for Hippies, here in my bedroom with a little marketing video for you for the next year. So wherever this is a sort of 1 year challenge. Now I'm recording this December 31st, 2021, so this is for all of you for 2022, but whenever you're listening to it, here you are. If you want to make a radical change in your marketing, you've got to go back to the fundamentals. The etymology of the word radical means root. Going back to the basics. And I see so many people get distracted with the shiny objects, and every year there's going to be a new marketing tool, app, technology that's going to be, oh, this is the thing, this is the one that everyone should be using. And they come and they go, but these fundamentals stick around. These are always there. No matter what tool you're using, this is where you begin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the 5 of them, and I'm going to invite you to pick one of them to focus on for the next year. There's nothing I can suggest that will make a bigger difference than this in terms of radically improving your marketing. Because each one of these, in some ways they're fundamentals, in other ways they're steps, because they build on the previous one. If you can imagine it like a pyramid. The base of the pyramid is one thing, and then we add layers. So, and each layer is orders of magnitude an improvement, like a magnifying glass on a magnifying glass on a magnifying glass. Makes it more and more powerful. So what we start with here, this will improve your results 10 times if you really get it. But if you add this, it's 10 times that. If you add this, it's 10 times that, etc., etc. That may be exaggeration, but it's a good way to think about it. Maybe it doubles. But it's significant. So the very first thing to focus on, the first fundamental, the first foundational piece is what I call Marketing for Hippies 101, meaning you've got to find a way that marketing can feel good to you. Why? Because if marketing doesn't feel good to you, you won't do it. And that kills everything. It doesn't matter what you put on top of that. So for so many people, marketing feels gross. They feel pushy, slimy. They don't want to do it. They just hate the thought of marketing. It makes them want to vomit. They're allergic to it. And so as a result, of course, they don't market. So it doesn't matter what techniques you use, what strategies you teach these people, because fundamentally, marketing is something terrible people do. Okay. So the step there is just to learn more about marketing. You've got to hear more examples. You've got to understand at a theoretical level and at a practical level why it is that marketing feels so terrible for so many people. And of course it does. It feels awful for most folks. So that's step number 1. And if you're there, that's where you are. That's where you begin. Now, if marketing feels good, you say, no, I think marketing is beautiful and I have no issues with it, but I'm struggling with my niche. This is where so many of the people I work with struggle. Oh God, what is my niche? Almost all of my puttering sessions, the one-on-one sessions I do with people, are about niche. When people are still trying to be everything to everybody, it doesn't work. No bueno. You can't do it. Even if marketing feels good, and you say, no, I love marketing, but you're trying to be everything to everybody, this will fail. But if you feel good about marketing and then you clarify your niche, this, again, the doubling, the tripling with every successive layer, this begins to happen. So there's a lot to say about niching, but I'll save that for later. Basically, if you're at a party and somebody says, what do? Do you say, oh, that's a good question, and laugh nervously and then ramble for a while? Or do you have a clear answer for it? Do you have a way to answer the question? What is it you do? Who do you help? Where do you do your work? When do you do it? How do you do it? Why do you do it? Do you have clear answers to all those questions? So there's that. So if you're struggling with niche, which almost everyone I know is, that's where you focus. But you might say, no, marketing feels fine to me, and actually my niche is very clear. Okay, well then the next thing to focus on is what I call point of view marketing. I think this has been one of the more original contributions I've made, or significant contributions to this strange world of marketing. I wrote a book about it. There's tons of videos. etc. And by the way, for all of these things, there's a website you can go to, marketingforhippies.com/steps. So that's marketingforhippies.com/STEPS. And this has tons of content on all 5 of these for free, some links to ebooks you can buy, and check it out. But there's probably, honestly, more there for free than most people will reasonably even get to in a year, unless they're really hustling. And that's not including thinking about it and applying it. There's a lot there on the house. Okay, so point of view marketing, what is that? Point of view marketing is the understanding that we start to wonder, why don't people trust us? Why don't people see the value in what we do? Why aren't we credible to them? Well, the reason we're not credible to people is because they don't understand our approach, our take on things. They don't understand what we put into things. And point of view marketing is where they learn that. This is where we articulate why we do what we do, the way we do it. So my understanding of a sales letter or an intro workshop is we're fundamentally not there to say, buy from me. We're there to make the case for an approach, for a perspective, for a way of dealing with the issue, for a way of making this product. That's our job. We're making a case for that. We're not trying to say, sign up now. Because if they don't resonate with our approach or perspective, our philosophy, they never will buy. That's the reality. And so the way that most marketers circumvent this is by never talking about their point of view. They just say, hey, do you struggle with this pain point? Here's a special deal. You get a free blender if you sign up now. Yeah, and all the guarantees and all of that, but they skip this critical middle piece, the point of view. And so if you feel like, yeah, marketing feels good, my niche is clear, then I would say this may be your next step. Now, if you say, no, I've got my point of view, I've got a whole my philosophy page, I've written books on this, it's really clear. When I do my workshops, they're very educational. I don't even need to pitch people much because they're so compelled by what I have to say. Great. Then you're ready for the next one. The next one is the business model. Because even if you have all 3 of those, you can go broke. How can you go broke? Because your profitability as a business is actually not due to it's not due to your marketing. The profitability as a business has to do with your business model. If I were selling rolls of tape and this cost me 5 cents to make, but I'm selling it for 2 cents, you see what I'm saying? The better my marketing is, the faster I go broke, I'm going to lose money real quick. So your business model, there's the 4 S's of a business model. And I'd ask you to do a little evaluation as we go through this. First of all, do you have a business model? Have you thought about this at all? If you have, is it safe for people to check you out from a distance? Are there ways that people can check you out while you sleep and they're at home in their pajamas on the internet? Can they learn everything they need to know about you in order to decide whether or not it's a good fit for them? Number 2, is it sustainable for you? Are you spending more money on your business than you're making? Yeah. Number 3, is it simple? Or is it a business model where there's a million moving parts? You've got 20 courses and 30 ClickFunnels going on, and you run 25 Facebook ads every week. You see what I'm saying? This can get so crazy. It's too much. So is it simple? Number 4, is it satisfying? Does it feel good? Do you enjoy the lifestyle that it gives you? And if you don't have those 4, but you have the other 3, maybe that's the area to focus on. Because I've seen so many people, they're brilliant. They've got a really clear niche. Their point of view is so strong, and their business model is basically non-existent. They just say, come see me one-on-one. And that's it. And all they do is one-on-one sessions, but there's no kind of pink spoons like an ice cream shop. There's no ways to sample what they do, and there are also no ways to go deeper with them other than the one session after one session after one session. Okay, but let's say you've got all that. The next and the final piece is the hub marketing. So this is, how do you make it easy for your ideal clients to find you? Because you could have all 4 of those set up, but if nobody hears about you, it's pointless. Yeah, you're ready. It's like you have your home ready and decorated for a party, which nobody ever hears about because the invitations never go out. So hub marketing is the understanding that it's easier to market by building community and building relationships. In fact, that's really the only thing long-term that works in marketing. There's so much to say. There's lots on that page that I told you about earlier. There's a whole ebook about it. There's a lot of content here. But this is one of the game changers. It's the most practical piece. When I do my live workshops, I say, what was your favorite part? This is often one of the most favorite parts, because this is where people start to see in a real world way how marketing can feel good and not be pushy. You know, if you feel like I'm terrible at marketing myself, and you be beating yourself up thinking I should be better at marketing yourself, actually you shouldn't be better at marketing yourself. Other people are already good at marketing you. So hub marketing is a lot about how do you make it easy for other people to promote you and make it easy, or if not inevitable, that your people find you. So those are the 5 fundamentals. This is kind of marketing 101, making it feel good, figuring out your niche, clarifying your point of view, developing your business model, and then this whole hub marketing approach, figuring out the right relationships and partners to help it grow. I'm going to invite you to pick one of those for the next year, just one. And I'd love for you to put in the comments below which one you're picking, because I'd love to get actually a sense of the people who follow me, where you're struggling, which one you think is the weak point for you. So pick one and make a commitment this year that you're going to dive into it. See if you can watch all of the free content I've got. You know, if you want to buy some of the ebooks, read those. Do the exercises, do the work. If you have a marketing coach you work with, have them help you with this. If you have colleagues you kind of mastermind with, have them help you with this. That's the challenge for 2022, or whatever year you're in. Pick one fundamental and work it. I can't give you better advice than this. Thank you so much for watching this. And of course, you can go to, there's a ton of free stuff on my website, marketingforhippies.com/free, I think it is. There's a drop-down tab you can check out. I've got a starter kit with the full footage of my day-long workshop, which if you haven't seen, I really urge you to check out. I'm on Instagram at Marketing for Hippies, and of course you can subscribe here on YouTube, and then if you hit the bell icon, it'll notify you every time I do a new video. So that's all. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much for being here and watching these videos. Thank you to everyone who shares these videos. That is incredibly, incredibly helpful. Thank you. I think that's it. Take care, everyone.